Hi everyone, here is the explanation for the Energy Game Level 2. If you've made it this far, congratulations, you're still alive and you have a chance to be the master of life and energy. So, all living things need to do what they can to survive and reproduce. Now that you know what you need to make a super plant, we have to get back to reality. When my children ask for birthday, Hanukkah, or Christmas presents, they give me a long list of what they want. I tell them they can have everything on their list, no matter what it is. However, if their list is too long or too expensive, I also tell them that in order to pay for everything on their list, we have to sell our cars, our house, and we have to learn to eat berries and squirrels in the forest to survive because we just can't afford everything they want for their presents and the things we need. We just don't have enough money to buy everything. So if we get more than what we need of one thing, we need to get less of what we need of another. So you can have all your presents, you just have to live outside and eat off the land. In this game, you will build plants that have all the parts they need to survive for a year and to reproduce sometime during that year. You will build your plant by moving the pictures around so that they look like a real plant as much as possible. Since the plants start growing from seeds, you're going to start with the energy of one seed to help you play. We will assume that seed has 1,000 calories of energy to help the plant start its life. Since the seed has 1,000 calories, for level 2, you'll have 1,000 calories to build a plant that can survive for a year and reproduce. Your plant must have generalist flowers. On the pictures of the plant parts, you will see numbers that are the cost of each part in calories. You can't spend more than 1,000 calories. You can use a calculator to help you with your math, but I'll be honest, I think for most of you it's going to be easier without a calculator. The numbers are set up so the math is fairly simple. I won't say easy, but it's simple. And you may also use the Google Sheet at the end of the response template for your response. And here I go. So I'm going to start building. And let's say I know it's a generalist, so the very first thing I'm going to want to start with is colorful petals and my flower stalk. So I start with this, and I'll make it a little bigger. I know it's going to go behind everything, but I still want it to be seen. That costs 200, so I can keep track by going to my little spreadsheet here. Colorful petals cost 200, so I'm going to write with the colorful petals. I'm going to use one set of petals. 200 times 1 is 200. So 200. So I have spent 200 of my calories. I might also want to get some leaves. It looks like leaves cost 150. So I go back here. There are the leaves. And so let's say I move my leaves over. They're going to be part of my plant so it can get some energy from the sun. There's some leaves. And here's some more leaves. So 150 plus 150 is 300. So if I go to my sheet here, I go to the leaves, they cost 150, and I said I wanted 2 sets of leaves so I can get lots of energy from the sun, like the skunk cabbage. 150 times 2 is 300. 300. So 300 plus 200 is 500. So far I've spent 500. And I got to go back and get the other things I need, making sure my plant can live and reproduce, but also making sure it doesn't go over 1,000 calories. So my next thing, I might want to get some roots for the water. I might want to get an ovary to reproduce. Whatever I want, whatever order you can decide. And the things you don't use, just move them off to the side so that we know that you're not using them. And make sure that the things you do use are attached to your plant so it looks like a real plant. So that's how you play, and you keep playing until you get a fully grown plant that can live for a year and reproduce sometime during that year, and it only costs 1,000 calories to make it. Have fun. Good luck. I look forward to seeing your responses. And remember, submit them often. It's okay to make mistakes. We all will make lots. But through mistakes, we will learn and be up to the challenge to master living things and their energy. Have fun.